2 months ago, the United Nations General Assembly adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. How do you see the role of UNECE in supporting member states to achieve the SDGs and a possible role on the review framework for SDGs?
It was a historic achievement to agree on the Sustainable Development Goals, but the real test is whether we can implement them in the next 15 years. And in UNECE, we stand ready to help our member states doing exactly this, by translating global goals into norms and standards and conventions that can be used by our member states, by developing indicators and improving statistics in order to measure how far we are going with the Sustainable Development Goals, and also by developing follow-up and review mechanisms where we, together with our member states, can take stock, how far have we gone and what is necessary in order to really make it a success and make sure that we implement the Sustainable Development Goals.
At UNECE, we host a number of peer review mechanisms, including the environmental performance reviews or EPRs. Could you explain how these mechanisms would fit into the picture?
Review mechanisms will play an important role, and here the environmental performance reviews done by UNECE is a very fine example that has been mentioned again and again in the Secretary General's synthesis report by member states as a fine example of how we can do follow-up and review. The environmental performance reviews brings together countries and organizations sharing experiences, looking at how far a country have gone in environmental policy and practice. They focus and can focus on more and more sectors. Recently there has been a focus on the transport sector, but also air pollution and water and consumption and biodiversity. So the environmental performance reviews are really an important tool that we have in the toolbox to help our member states to do follow-up and review and thereby implement the Sustainable Development Goals and have a success story with the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda.
Thank you.